Welcome, travelers, champions, heroes, and villains, to the adventure. Don't adjust your monitor. I've run out of weird candles in the last video, so I guess we just get to live in perpetual squiggly lines. So that's fun. Oh, and it's even darker and darker. Let's see what's over this way. Okay, we're in the weird candle buff area. There's a treasure guardian over there. Let's see what else we can do. We're on our way to go fight one of the other, I don't know if it's a colossus or something else, just some other main monster of the big ol' host of evil. It's a big ol' question mark, so let's just run into it and see what we got. Host of evil. Alright. Here we go. We got a mine vendor and a rat. Enemy will spawn illusions of random other enemies. Enemy increases its damage and loses a bit of its armor for every other enemy in combat. Alright, Tainted Force. I hate the Tainted Force. I hate it so much. I think we're just gonna take the damage. Take the block. The other block. Take the overhead swing. And we're going to tends to summon an ally. Let's throw down. We still have a block. You know what? I do like the idea of an overhead swing, but let's reposition. That is fantastic. Stunning shout. Stun them both. And you know what? We're going to deep breath, gain an extra draw and everything else for next turn, and hold over some block. Inhuman Utterings, which is pretty great, actually. Do another Stunning Shout. And you know, let's just do the rapid attacks. And oh, jeez. You know what? Probably take out that rat or close to it. Boom. Take that, rat. Okay, yeah, the Inhuman Utterings is pretty sweet. We got some blocks, but we don't need it, so we can overhead swing. Small strikes, and we're done. That was solid. Give me a candle. Yeah, take a level. Bloody Frenzy. Deal one hit for 250 damage to all. Offer HP. Deal one hit for 300% damage. Reduce enemy's armor by 25. I don't like the two costers. Reduce enemy's armor by 100% of your damage until end of combat. It's a lot. You know what? I think we skipped this one. Nothing's sticking out hard enough yet. Choose or Mastery. Staggering Strength. Whenever you use an ultimate ability with 10 or more charges, reduce enemy's armor by 100. Ultimate ability only consumes 50% of our current charges. We do have a card that gives us 50, so that's probably not as good. When you kill an enemy with your ultimate, heal for 10% of your max HP. You know, that's pretty nice. We need to keep our health going, and that's how we're going to do it. Host of Evil, that's a lot of evil host. Looks like there's somebody in there as well, so let's go for it. What do we get? Oh, jeez. Got a phase shifter. Got a shaman's gonna do all kinds of junk. Increases damage and loses its armor. Good. Why do you keep wanting to eat up my life force? Let's throw down. Oof. Let's throw down a block. Let's reposition this hand. Okay, let's Stunning Shot, because that'll stun those two. It won't stun you just yet, but I think we need to get rid of this guy quick, because he's going to just make a bunch of stones and other garbage. So take a little bit. Jeez. Oh, great. And we don't have... I think this already might be death. We're gonna have to... 3... So that's possibly 12. That's possibly 14. We just stun you. We need a overhead swing you. We can get a good couple ultimate kills, I guess. Did I not stun him? Jeez. Okay. Double block. Deep breath. Inhuman utterings. Just... I don't know if that was the smartest play, because we could have healed off that next round. Actually, it doesn't matter, because that's gonna get us killed, so... if I'd done that, that might have actually worked. So it looks like that's just gonna be our first death. Honk. And so it is.
Within the darkness, you hear a familiar voice.
Finally, now we can start the cycle of proper rebirth.
A different voice appears out of nowhere, and its owner is nowhere to be seen.
Be gone.
It is calm. Inhumanly calm.
Can I invite you to the table?
You're not the goat?
You see a hooded figure waiting for you by the table. A chessboard sits upon it, the game in progress. As you take the free chair, you realize the creature has no face. A white skull leers from the shadows of the hood.
This reminds me of Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
Skeleton draped with robes.
I admit, I'm not used to showing up in person whenever people die. That's too much hassle, with adjusting my presence to your current imaginations and whatnot. But let's say that your case is special.
Ooh, how special? You're dead.
Yes. And yes to that other question, too. You're technically dead, but there are certain things that prevent you from, let's say, being properly gone.
Like I haven't rotted yet?
Recent events had consequences going beyond the intentions that sparked them. And now we're stuck in this unfortunate predicament because time, as you know it, is irreversibly corrupted.
I do feel like I'm going in a cycle of day-to-day basis. Time got corrupted.
Past and the future are happening at the same time. All that you see is an echo of things that already happened or eventually will.
I've read some history books. I can see the cycle.
Without inherent sense, without purpose, without any logic.
And also, I do watch politics sometimes. So this all makes sense.
Into forms of beasts, and a moment later, they dissolve into dust.
You must slay the Guardians and keep slaying them until you reach the source, conjuring them out of the weirdness. Their deaths will make you stronger.
I killed one.
This will lead you
Do I just start all the way over now?
destination.
Yep. Each run can be lost, but part of the accumulated power is transformed into new possibilities for the upcoming runs. Okay, so we got some unlocks or something. Rewards unlock. These cards and passes will be available over the course of your runs. Cosmetic items are added to your wardrobe, accessible via the seamstress. Rage. Every turn until the end of combat, increase your damage by 20% and offer. So you just gain a ton of damage and lose all your armor. For every non-summoned enemy card killed by this card, permanently increase your max HP by 2. That's pretty sweet. Rearrangement, draw 2 cards, but reduce their cost by 1. You know, I like 1 cost cards, and that's pretty sweet. Oh, I guess I got them all. I thought I got to choose. My bad. These cards and passes will be available over the course of your runs. Cosmetic items are still added. 1,000 cuts. Whenever you play 10 cards, draw 1 card. Its energy is reduced by 1. That's kind of neat. Returning energy, gain 1 energy after killing a vulnerable enemy. Okay. It's both pretty neat. Oh, we got the Summoner unlocked. That's pretty cool. Even more rewards unlocked. Divine Will will reduce the energy cost of 2 cards in your hand by 2. That's pretty neat. especially if that's a stance that stays in your hand. I haven't determined what stances do and what don't. Raw power, mark yourself or an enemy for this turn. Target's damage will be increased by 100 and armor reduced by 50. Okay, that's good use in either direction, I can see that. Spirit Strike, deal 1 hit for 80% damage and gain 15 barrier. Pretty nice, pretty nice. More words. Man, I unlocked a decent amount of stuff, and I didn't think I did that well. Precise hits. Vulnerable is applied at 300's mark instead of 4. That could be pretty useful, because I've had a few where I'm like off by 1. Wrath of the Tyrant. At the start of each turn, increase your damage by 5% till the end of the combat. Love it. These are your major objectives, things you need to accomplish in order to unlock the ending. Well, I have 3 villagers recruited, I have not found the true boss, and I have saved 0 souls from the corruption. Alright, so we got the Weird Hunter, Pathfinder, Berserker, Blood Mage, Summoner. I guess do we stick with the Weird Hunter, or do we try Summoner next? You can stay here forever or go deeper into weirdness to explore its mystery. Start it over. Pick a blessing. Start with 2 more healing potions. Start with plus 20 max health. Start with 2 more candles. Oh, give me the candles. So, do we try, Summoners conjure deadly minions out of thin air, but they're connected to them via a magical link. Every time a minion gets hit, their summoner receives damage via related to their level. Summoners' minions need to be activated through spells, however. They can be promoted and grow in power endlessly. You know what? Let's try it. Why not? Summoners charge their ultimate ability whenever they activate a minion. They can promote a selected minion by a specified number of levels, depending upon the charges. Start every combat with a summoned golem. Golems protect its allies, redirected enemies, hits towards itself. But if I take damage based on them, or does it get reduced on them? I don't know. We'll find out. Start every combat with a summoned abomination. Abomination attacks all enemies on the battlefield. Start combat with a summoned worm. Worms attack random enemies and reduce their armor. Let's stick with the golem. Sounds good. Sounds good. See where we're going. Okay. Got those extra candles. Oh, we don't have to... I thought we'd have to fight the first one over. But we don't. We have to go fight the second one.
Right now, this building...
Oh, yep. They're just buildings where people will eventually live. Candlemaker, what are you doing?
Good to see you. There's one more thing I forgot to tell you. This place right here is where I fill the molds. You're welcome to come by here at any time. But over there...
The candlemaker points to a greasy, thick curtain shrouding the deeper parts of the house.
That's where the secret part of the process takes place.
Well, we already heard him talking that he, kills people to make the candles, right?
Never. Under any circumstances.
Buy and improve. Ooh. Duration plus 5. We get tallow. By walking... You earn tallow by walking, burning weird candles. Currency used to buy permanent upgrades. Boss weird candles. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna spend our money buying map-related upgrades. Okay. Increases the healing of milestones. Currently you heal 5 HP. Increases the damage boost available. Increases the armor boost. Reveal all NPCs on the map. Okay. Interesting. You know what? Sure. Why not? We got money right now. Let's buy upgrades. I'm sure there's people like, that's a dumb upgrade, don't get it. Yep, I got it. We're gonna deal. So, let's go our way to the next round. Well, we are... Oh, but we have our candles back. We have 7 of them. Let's see what's up here. Oh, there's no sound over here. Stray creature. We are back. Do our minion stuff. Promote a minion. Golem protects its allies by passive. Has redirect, retaliate. One hit, dealing 50% of damage received from all hits and reduce armor by 10. Activation, heal self. Golem. You know what? We'll put some barrier on him. Activates a minion, so it heals itself. Let's promote a minion. Promote a minion. Turns to your hand every turn. Activate. Because why not? Summoner is kind of interesting. Let's do this. Worm. Summons a worm. Reduces damage of all types. All enemies. Power up. Create some barrier. Summon up a worm. 2 hits to a random enemy. Alright. It's interesting. Each hit reduces enemy armor by 2 and leaves a hunter's mark. 6 hunter's marks from this one makes it vulnerable. Alright. Alright. Fae. Summon a Fae. Grants ultimate charges equal to its level. Decreases damage of all enemies. Summon an abomination. Or just activate a minion. Charging, activate a minion. Raise level, activate. Oh, does that have to be maxed out? 4 charges, 7 charges, 9 charges. Okay. Okay, we're understanding. We're getting things. We're figuring stuff out, kinda, sorta. Grant some ultimate charges. Let's activate you. And let's see what happens here. So yeah, I do take a little bit of damage from that. So if he heals himself, increased damage. Does it also heal me? Let's throw a barrier on him. It does not. Good to know. Good to know. Let's promote you twice. Oh, jeez. Yeah, promoting that worm is crazy good. Let's promote him. See how crazy we can make this thing. Promote him. Let's activate him. Okay. I mean, the classes seem vastly different. Place redirect effect on an enemy. Damage dealt to target's allies will be transferred to the target. Okay. Offer 5% of my max HP. No. Conjured worm, summons a worm at level 3. That's pretty nice. To the target's allies will be transferred over there, though. That's also pretty nifty for 2 turns. You know what? I want the worm. After summoning, activate the summoned minion. That's cool. Whenever a golem is activated, reduce the energy cost of a random card in your hand by 1. Every time a minion is promoted, increase your damage by 3%. You know, make some low-cost energy things. It's pretty nifty. And let's go over to this creepy little infected shenanigan. Let's see what we got. Alright, let's activate the minion. Good, activate the minion. Tainted Force. I don't care if I lose armor. Let's summon a Fae. Let's summon an Abomination. Oh, tiny little Abomination. Deal 1 hit to all enemies. Let's activate. Why not? You just don't lose the armor then. Conjured Worm. Promote the worm. Activate the worm. Fantastic. Be nice if they actually did that at the end of each of their turns too. Barrier. Power up. You know what? Ritual. That was dumb. I was like, wait, I can do that to that. I needed 1 extra energy in order for that to be effective, so away we go. Alright. That worked out quite well. Alright. Let's go up to this milestone. I don't want to call them millstones. Ask for a blessing. Banish the weirdness.
As the flick of
I do like banishing the weirdness just because it does let you see pretty well. Pack of enemies. Training grounds. Over here. Treasure Guardians. You know what? Let's go beat up the Treasure Guardians. Let's see if they got any good treasure for us. We got our Golem. Tainted Force. Reduce damage of all enemies by 50% this turn. Reduce the cost of a card. We need to promote that minion. Let me summon up our worm. I kind of wish that activating him gave him like a barrier or like a block type thing. Activate that worm. Because I don't like taking damage from him taking damage too. Redirects damage from me. And that gets interrupted by stuns. Alright, let's throw down a barrier on you. Throw down another barrier on you. Let's power up this worm. Let's ritual this worm. And let's activate that worm. Okay, okay. Just killed his own buddy, huh? Okay, let's... Weakens enemies and grants ultimate charges to me. Let's ritual. Let's ritual. Let's... Man. Let's activate you. Let's get that Fae up there. Alright. Let's... Oof. Passive, decrease all enemies. You know what? Let's... Barrier on you. Let's activate you. Let's... I don't even know what I'm doing. That... It didn't. I was like, but it didn't level you, so... If I level you, does it decrease the damage? Redirect, retaliate. You know what? Let's buff up our golem. Let's... You know what? Just keep promoting the crud out of him. See how big we can get this guy. Didn't really seem to do much besides give it some health. Oh. +1 to heal level and more hit points. +1 ultimate charge. More damage. So I guess upgrading the worm is the best option. Jeez. This sounds like it's going to be a very quick run. Promote the worm. Tainted force. Let's gain some extra damage. Let's activate the worm. Let's activate the worm. Ugh. I think this is how I just die. Activate our worm. Activate our worm. Promote our worm. Yeah, I can't say I like this one. Activate our worm. Okay, maybe Summoner's not the class for us. Okay, so at least I think I understand, like, I probably should be putting the barrier on me. But, yeah, let's throw it on the golem. Let's promote the worm again. Let's activate the worm. Okay, here we go. Jeez. Let's... Barrier on me. Control the worm, or activate the worm. Activate the worm. Activate the worm. Okay, yeah, so I guess that's why you do it, because he takes the damage, you have the barrier. I see now, I see I've just been kind of wrong this whole time. That makes a ton of sense. Tainted force, stun a random enemy. I think he's just getting so much health, because I'm apparently attacking the monsters that I can't really attack. Promote the worm. Activate the worm. Oh, jeez, man. Stun you. Nope. Barrier on me. Go. Man, this is quite a thing. Let's throw out that Fae. Help produce some damage a little bit. Just keep attacking the dude in the middle. Promote the worm. Activate the worm. Just keeps attacking the wrong dude. Let's get that golem up. Let's get our barrier up. Let's activate our worm. Okay. I guess I should have been promoting stuff, but we go. Let's promote our golem. Let's ritual our golem. Barrier ourselves. Ritual the golem. Promote the worm. Promote the worm. Activate the worm. Good lord. Okay, I think we've kind of figured this out now. A little bit better. Let's activate the golem. See what we get reduced. As for summoning an abomination. Increases the damage of all minions. Okay, that helps. I guess we should have been doing the abomination because he just hits everybody. Let's promote the abomination. Barrier ourselves. And increase the card of one random thing next turn. Oh, goody. Oof, oof, oof. Let's barrier ourselves. Let's activate the golem. Let's... You just get some more health, but he also heals slightly more. Is he healing it? No. Oh, he's got a lot of negative armor. Let's promote the abomination. Let's activate that. Hopefully it hits the ritual. It did not, but let's activate the worm. Let us help the worm some more. I don't know if there's a maximum they can reach. Reach, not leech. Alright, we got a golem. It's nice. And we got a barrier on ourselves. And we're gonna activate the golem. So that we can promote. Oh, we can just keep going. I guess we can just keep going to infinity. That makes sense, I guess. Good lord, that thing is... Just gotta keep going forever. Okay, so we're gonna activate the worm. We're gonna activate the worm. Just keep hitting the dude in the middle. Gonna activate the worm. We're gonna barrier ourselves. Okay. Tainted force. Stun a random enemy. Man, this is just going on and on. 4 charges is 1. We gotta eventually just power through to you. Plus 25% damage. Alright. Activate him. Let's barrier ourselves again. Let's activate. Let's have that extra promotion because I'm going way out of order and I shouldn't be doing half these things this way. But yet here I am, making shanky decisions. Let's see here right now he's doing. So if we promote you, ritual you, and if you high roll it, or I can try and go with the worm. Go with the worm. Yes! God! That was horrendous. Horrendous. At the start of each turn, promote your minions. Okay. Heal a minion to full HP. That minion gains 25 barrier. Create 0 barrier. 10 barrier for every minion currently in combat. Yeah. At the start of each turn, just promote the minion. Sounds glorious. Let's get that treasure pile.
You found what was
Sweet.
You filled your pockets up to the brim with gold.
Bring your hand towards one and the
Brilliant.
other three. Unlock a new combat slot for items. Unlock new armor slots for runestones. Unlock new weapon slots. Let's get more armor slots. So, with that, I believe we will call that a horrible run, but a run nonetheless. So, I shall see you all again in the next adventure. Bye for now.